Welcome to the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Join us as we share our favorite RPGs, one-shot games, tabletop games, reviews, and convention panels. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and Tilda Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Welcome back to Creative Play and Podcast Network and hashtag RPGaDAY. All I have to say is, dearly beloved, we are gathered here for devotion.
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 We are devoted to RPGaDAY.
We are.
Hashtag RPGaDAY.
It's been 28 days. That's some serious devotion there.
Oh my God. August is like getting near end. Where has the year gone?
I know. It's just blink and done. I mean, so many things coming up in 2027, but we've got Tucson Comic Con happening shortly. Then we have Labor Day weekend, which is
RinCon
in October. Yep. Oh, I gotta submit my games for RinCon still too.
My game's already submitted.
Yep. That's because you're in charge of the murder mystery.
Yes.
Who are we kidding? The day after RinCon, you've got the next day's murder mystery topic already picked.
Well, it depends. Sometimes we do. Sometimes inspiration will just strike. Other times it can be a struggle, to fit the theme.
So, Kelly, how do you keep the devotion to running your games? Like what I did there.
Well, basically, when people tell us how much they enjoy it, and we get to, it's like party planning on a bigger scale. Kind of thing. So when Trevor, my nephew, was young, of course, since Carrie and I, since we're twins, and our birthday's in August, we never really got a birthday party or anything, you know. So, and we always got like things for school and stuff, Things are rough. And when Trevor was born, we decided that, first of all, because he was born, right after Christmas, that he would always have a birthday separate from, the holiday so that he could enjoy with his friends. Well, party planning. My sister really tried to give him the parties that we didn't, it's true. You always, parents are devoted to try and making their children's lives little better than what they had. And that's what we would do for Trevor. We would do these quirky little themes and stuff, and and then we would just navigate those into murder mysteries. So we're devoted to trying to give people a good time in the our game.
Aw, so it's a devotion of the heart, is what I'm hearing.
Yeah, exactly.
See, now I was gonna go with, for devotion, if you do the social contract of signing up to play an RPG, there is the unspoken social contract of you will be devoted to showing up to playing, because we all know the scheduling monster is the worst CR creature in all of Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, that is definitely true.
And there's nothing worse than, when you break that rhythm and somebody calls out this week and somebody else calls out next week, and then the GM just says, you ain't showing up, so I'll cancel the next week. And then that kills your campaign.
Yeah, it can. But sometimes if you're still devoted to it,
Mm-hmm.
you can pick it back up.
Yep, it all requires that special devotion. I, of course, always like to say, if there's going to be a hiatus in the game, because we all know life happens, things happen. Hell, we're not gaming the week after next because we have Tucson Comic Con. We're going to be like depleted by the end of that weekend. It's going to be a great time, and there will be tabletop RPGs going on, as well as the free Cobra Arcade going, which is awesome, and of course,
Yeah,
a
very fun.
ridiculous amount of panels. So
Fun.
if you're gonna,
I'll actually be doing a few demonstrations
for
at the Tucson Steampunk Society booth,
yep,
like making ribbon, a type of quick and easy ribbon flower that you could
mm-hmm,
use for hats or whatnot and other ribbon trim.
exactly.
Because I'm
And
devoted to sharing my crafting knowledge.
oh, see, that's a more devotion of the heart. But
Hmm.
if you're gonna have a hiatus, everybody should be open, and honest, and say, hey, I just need some time between blah 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 blah, and make sure that everyone is devoted to keep the game alive. And there's ways to do that, such as like players taking a chance to write some fanfic about their character and what they do in the world. GMs absolutely love that kind of player devotion because it shows that you're being paying attention to what the GM's been throwing out there setting wise, and you're willing to pick up the ball and run with it.
Hmm.
Or would that be pick up the treasure and run with it?
Only if you're lucky. Loot drop.
And of course, as a player, it's always awesome getting to make a, 3 or 4 page fanfic moment where you can actually introduce things that you wish to encounter in the game. So you can like name drop a kingdom or name drop an NPC or name drop the nastiest, vilest, evil villain that you want to encounter. Especially if you introduce them at the beginning of the campaign and the guy disappeared and your GM forgot he's on your character sheet, might be a good time to set a reminder that he's sending some cell swords after you or some spell slingers to just, remind you that he is still in the world and things are happening.
Yep.
And that kind
Another
of,
thing for devotion is
mm-hmm,
like if you're a cleric, okay? Are you devoted to your god?
mm-hmm,
Do I mean, hey, your god is the one that bestows the divine power on you to wield uh power in their name.
magic itself.
Of course, you could just pick a god who doesn't mind the, more casual
Mm-hmm.
devotion.
I mean, hell, we'll throw out there the last session for the Radiant Dawn crew. You guys found an elven ruins, and the one member of the party who is associated with those ruins, even though she doesn't worship that god, she reinstalled his shrine in that temple. And the
Mhm.
god actually rewarded him with a supernatural boon for, hey, good looking out, kid, thanks. Which,
Yeah,
if you get a chance, in the DM's guide, there's a great section for renown with gods, and we totally use that for the Radiant Dawn group. That if our players, totally sacrifice a monster to a god, you spear the beast and say, for Odin. Odin's going
Mhm.
to notice that, and your renown is going to go up one more pip. And that's a little closer to unlocking some free superpowers. Just saying.
Mhm.
Everybody likes free superpowers.
Yeah.
So don't be afraid to, you know, pull the Conan thing and use his God's name often in pleasant, nice ways and not in derogatory ways. Because that just gets you
Crom.
smited. There's little ways that as a player, even if you're not a paladin or a cleric, you can prove your devotion. You know, that rogue always rubs that necklace of the god of masks right before pulling a caper. And if the player says they do that, the god of masks may be watching. You never know how that might affect. Until, of course, it becomes a heist movie and you find out the god of masks watched you do this heist because you said their name and rubbed their item. And Now they have a job for you to do that only someone with your talents and your devotion can do.
And when
Devotion
a
is a two-way
god
street.
calls on you to do something, you might just want to try and do it if at all possible.
And if your
Unless,
God
of course,
makes
it's.
the deal,
I mean, of course, if it's a dark god asking you and you believe in a different god, not so much. Because then by refusing it, you're staying devoted to yours.
very true, very true.
And it doesn't have to be a god necessarily that you're devoted to. I mean, think about it. A bard or a person who's in arcane, could be devoted to learning, to
Hmm.
music, to, you know.
Hey, my bard in the Monday night game, the one at the game store, my bard spent one of his wishes to hear and learn the first song ever sung on this world.
Hmm?
And I'm pretty sure it's all just random wind blowing through a tree's branches. But I can sell it as a bard as the first song ever spun on this world. And it
That was
shows
kind of cool.
my devotion to the craft. And like if you've ever played World of Warcraft, you know what devotion to your various manufacturing crafts really comes out to. The dedication,
The grind.
the grind.
How devoted are you to the grind in you know
Of course,
RPGs?
your GM will love it when you come to a new town and they say, "So, is there any vendor who deals in blah blah blah? I want to learn the local recipes." And they'll be like, "Ooh, not only is there going to be local recipes, but now there's going to be a quest to get access to that knowledge, or just cold hard coinage, whichever will
Whichever
make the
works.
party strain further." And if you're a
True enough.
paladin, make sure you're showing devotion to your oath. Everybody cringes when a paladin is breaking their oath ridiculously and no one calls them out on it. I've known too many paladins that have accidentally done that. Then you have to tell them, "Hey, look at your alignment and your oath. I think you may have broke your oath back there.
What? Me? No.
Are you aiming to become a fallen paladin? 'Cause we can do that." And it's always good to check back on your players with their devotion to see if things have changed since level 1 to level 10. At one point, the troll witch doctor looks and says, "Jobu, if you ain't going to do it, I'm going to do it myself." And he slams the locker door in the little effigy's face.
Hmm.
A little movie called Major League. If you've never seen it, you got to see it. So I think,
Well, I think we've devoted enough time to this topic.
okay, I think that is all the devotion we have for the evening. It's Friday night. I hope you have a great rest of the weekend. You get all the gaming you can in. We got games coming up on Sunday. We got a few fun things happening on Saturday. And definitely we are devoted to getting some gaming in this weekend. And I hope you are too.
Woot.
Have a great night, guys.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to the Creative Playing Podcast Network. If you enjoyed our show, please check out D&D Journey of the 5th Edition and Ragnarok Enroll a Scion Hero to Ragnarok Story. Also, check out our Patreon page for more content and behind-the-scenes things, as well as joining us for a one-shot game or two.